It's me, Sivraj Lamsal, speaking from Nepal, and today my topic is about the social anxiety. Many people are suffering from the social anxiety disorder, so I'm going to describe some tips to overcome to manage the social anxiety disorder. Start small with exposure. Exposure therapy is most important for the person with a social anxiety. So you can say hi to your neighbors, to your friends, another. You can make the small talk with the cashier, with the strangers, or you can attend small gatherings or the Toastmaster. It is the start small with exposure. Expose to your fear. So if you have the fear to meet people, to speak with them, you have to start with the small with the exposure therapy. So another is called the challenge negative thoughts. You have to challenge your negative thoughts. That is called the CBT techniques. So is this thought 100% true? Suppose you are going to interview and your negative thoughts come to your mind. I cannot face the interview. I will fail because in the past time I also failed. So at that time you have to say to yourself, is this thought 100% true? No, it is not 100% true. Maybe I succeed in this interview. So what's the worst that could happen? What happened worst to what? I'm going to interview. What happened the worst to worst? I will not get the job, or I will be uh, rejected from the job. That will be the worst and worst. So I accept this. In this time, if I don't get the job, another time I'll do try to another place in another place. So in this way I can manage my fear. Another is they will laugh at me. With the most people are focused on themselves. People, they don't have time for laughing at me because they are busy in themselves. There are many things to do in their life. They are one problem in which they are always thinking. They don't have time for me to talk about me, to think about me. Another is the practice self compassion. Self compassion means always have the love or the self compassion to yourself. Speak to yourself like you would to a friend. Just like you meet your friend and you talk how kindly, how compassion, with the same way, in the same way with yourself also you have to talk with the very self compassion. I'm safe, and it is called affirmation. You should have the positive self affirmation like I'm safe, I'm very confident, it's okay to feel nervous. Even if I become nervous, it's all right. So many people become nervous when speaking, when giving the interviews. So if I become the nervous, it's all right. All people become nervous. Another thing is that gradual speaking practice. We have to do the slowly speaking practice, like talk in front of the mirror. There is mirror in your house, in your room, then you have to talk in front of mirror. So you can talk about any topics you can choose, and you can go on talking and watching yourself. Another is the record voice message to friends. Another saying, join speaking groups like the Toastmaster or speaking clubs. So you can join any public speaking institute or the Toastmaster or speaking uh, clubs. It will help you. So another is what, prepare before the social event. Prepare before social event. Think of 2 to 3 topics or question in advance. Example, what's the movie you recently liked? Another is learning a relaxation techniques. You have to learn the relaxation techniques. So for this you have to do the deep breathing exercise. Deep breathing exercise is very important, or we can say diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing is very important. Another is progressive muscle relaxation, or we can do some 5 minutes of the guided meditation for the calmness, for the confidence. Another thing is the build our confidence with the body language. What is our body language? If our body language is positive, then our talk, our thoughts will be also positive. So we have to practice standing tall, your shoulder back, and smile always. Even if you have some fear, you have to smile, you have to laugh easily. You should try to look very confident. Fake it till you make it. Make eye contact briefly. You have to make eye contact with anyone with whom you are. meeting. Another is open posture. Your posture should be open, and if your posture are open, then your brain will be relaxed. But if your posture are not open or closed posture, at that time your brain will become tense. So another thing is keep a social journal. You have to write down what social thing you did today and how it felt and what went better than expected. And the same way you have to surround yourself with the supportive peoples, the peoples who love you. You have to you have to visit meet with them. Don't meet the person who has the negative thoughts. If you visit with the person who has the too much negative thoughts or the toxic people, so if you make them your friend, then they will harm you very badly. So another thing is seek the help if needed. So you can visit any psychologist or the psychiatrist. Either you can take the medicine if your condition is too severe, or you can just visit a psychologist and the CBT therapist. They can help you. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe my channel.